Okay, so I'm off today, but I feel like I'm nearing the end of this, so I want to sort of wrap it up. Got my grocery delivery order, drinking some decaf coffee because I have issues, and also because I bought a mug warmer that cycles through the lights, and it's really exciting me. So yeah, that's just more of an excuse for me to drink more coffee and tea. My poor dentist. All right, so Urzendra Gate, shard detected. Zolf's agents must also want the final shard. Knowing it is key to undoing the harm they cause. Obviously, I'm a bit skeptical at this point with the final shard. They've kind of played me before, but yeah, it's not a very long game, even though I'm making it look like a long game. To the Euro, the Bastion symbolizes Salandia, which they now know brought the calamity upon them.
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us. And mother, what a mess it is.
You know what, Rux? You could do something. Do you want to come out
like
here?
That could have only been made by hand.
Day one morning. Completed the country. Okay.
Zolf said the calamity failed, and he's right. The Ura stand is living proof of that. At the heart of the calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out.
Okay, so wait. I can't go back. I feel like there was totally something I missed to the left, but... Let me not go too far, because sometimes when I go in those leaves, I fall off. I'm kind of amused
Put a lot of
because...
folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me.
Obviously, the first time, I played it. Oh gosh. I think I completely missed him. The first time I played, of course, I did play when I was like awake, not with insomnia, but this particular run, I don't think I played very much. I wasn't tired and
Saw
putful.
solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
I do enjoy the soundtrack. Especially like Zia's song, which I don't know if it's the same lady Eurydice that sings Eurydice stuff from Hades. Like, hold up. And I'm sure I could very easily, obviously, look online and see if it is the same lady that does you really see. I think they keep a lot of the same people on the different games. I've played Hades, I've played this, and I've played, I think it's called Transistor.
Most of our efforts didn't bear
Oh my gosh. They are so aggressive. I need something better for them. Because they come behind me is the thing.
Then there was a breakthrough. But it didn't come from one of our people.
Yeah, Transistor is definitely my least favorite. I'm not gonna lie about that. I do like it, but then too, there was also a thing with Transistor where I didn't understand that I could call one of the mechanics on command until the very end of the game, so that might have made me like it better if I had known. Just drink a little coffee. I was gonna have to pause and refill it because my big mugs are dirty, so I'm actually drinking
It came from an a brilliant
out of a
young
regular sized
scientist
mug,
named
which Ven? Who's Ven?
Then
Day
worked for the
3?
Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer. With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the tunnels shut in a flash. Just like that, every last living in the Tazal terminals will be gone.
Which way? Okay. I can never tell if something's gonna pop up.
This discovery was never to be used, they said, except as a last resort.
I don't know what the cinders means. The cinders. Oh. Okay. Maybe because I don't. If they say I did that. I thought I kind of like always took damage. Well. Something wrong. Can't remember what something wrong does, right? Just drink a little bit more coffee.
But Ven didn't like being manipulated. He had plans of his own. He sabotaged the Mancer's little science project. Set it to blow up in their faces. Imagine how Ven must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger.
actually turn, I'm sure the volume is fine on the actual recording, but for me in my headphones, I think because I have the dishwasher on. Let's try that. I can't hear Rux as well. Day 7 dawn.
But remember, the Bastion can fix everything. We just
I
need
don't-
that shard.
I don't really trust you, Rux. Really not in a place of trust with Rux at this point. Okay. Yeah, this is clearly a trap, but you know, what can you do? Yeah.
It's too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front. For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off.
Alright.
First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing.
I'm hoping Zia.
The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move. But we knew ours already.
Do we, Rux? Because I feel like you are having a whole plan without me. Like, no lie.
We ain't much for pleasantries.
I don't know what Rux is talking about. I did get some of these. Okay, so that gives me 2,000.
The country, she's all the pieces now, but still
And this
looking
gives
good.
me 500.
The cinders kept the city good and warm, made it thrive.
Alright, let's see. Nothing there. Okay. What is the other gramophone? That's right. Alright, so let's go to the forge. Something wrong. I don't know what that levels up. I still haven't unlocked that. Something foul. Something burnt. Okay, so because these are the two that I have on, right? I don't know what they are though. Something burnt and something foul. Okay. Something burnt and something foul. Foul. Alright, how many of these do I need? Okay. So, that's better for attack speed. Damage resistance when firing. Huh.
Toughest thing about using that gas can is keeping a grip on it.
Aiming speed. I think I need the aiming speed
Taught
because
an
it is
old
pretty
trick
slow.
from a galleon gunner I once knew.
Alright. Which would be better for me? 1675. I'm not gonna have enough. I'm not gonna have enough for either of those, I don't think. Let me see. Something burnt. I think if I buy something burnt, I don't think I'm gonna have enough to do the upgrade. Yeah, once I take that 400 off, it wouldn't be enough. Okay. So let's see. Where am I supposed to go?
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard.
Okay, so this will be Zulten's Hollow for me to get Zia. The Euro launched their assault on the Bastion from this outpost. Zia must be here. Okay, so what I will do is get my coffee, refill my coffee cup, right? Because the Proving Grounds, yeah. The Proving Grounds, I can just play around with those like in New Game Plus and not bore you with that any further, especially because I would want to upgrade each of those weapons some more to give myself a better chance, right? So let me take a pause, pour some more coffee, and then we'll try to rescue Zia. All right, armed with more coffee, and I am going to have to take even a third break. And see, this is the problem when you have a regular size mug and you make gigantic, pots of coffee like I do. I make a 4-cup pot all the time. So let's try to get Zia. After Zolf vowed to destroy the Bastion, Rux accelerated work on a secret weapon. Did you, Rux? I feel like Rux and I need better communication.
Well, now it's personal, ain't it?
Zulten's Hollow.
It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. The Calamity did something wrong with some of them rots.
Okay, so I'm gonna need something to be able to...
Finds his moment to strike.
Ah, okay.
He gets his hands on the care package I sent him.
Why? Oh. Okay, so I aim with L. Interesting. Interesting. Let's heal up a bit. And now I don't have a ZR command because mine was related to...
They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy even.
Oh, wrong one. Okay. So I don't even need to hold it, I don't think. Let me see something. Okay, wait.
Still, they ain't used to having visitors around. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together. those things and the calamity rocks slip back into the ground. Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ur planted in the Bastion.
Okay, so it does seem like I have to hold it until it's ready to fire.
Well, the Ura must be in a panic right about now.
Okay, so I can change some stuff up here. I don't even know. Yeah, I can't use any of those. I don't know. I mean, I really feel like I might as well leave the fire bellows on. Like, I can't think of anything offhand that I would prefer to have on. Do you know what I'm saying? Spin while spouting flames. Sweep through the vicinity. Let's try these.
They even sick their little rattletail heads on the kid. Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
They look more like birds than rodents to me, but he certainly knows more about the lore than me. I don't have anything to dispute it with. I'm trying to think of, well, I guess a bat is a flying rodent, right? Don't bats? I feel like I don't think I'm getting it. I think my issue is I must need to go this way
By now,
first.
every Ura from here to the terminals must know he's in town. Returns their greeting tenfold.
I think my thing is Hold up a second. Okay. I don't know how I get to that one. It's probably something obvious.
Most of the Earth's conductors are squared away in the middle of the hollow. They're easy targets.
Drink a little coffee.
They're keep hanging on to their barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther. Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening.
I think I'm still confused about why I couldn't get to that other part.
Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid. They underestimate this. That is playing go wrong.
I think I know this is ridiculous. I just don't understand why I couldn't get to that other part. Hold up.
Kids picking the whole place apart, piece by piece.
Yeah, it was just gonna bother me. There must be an easier way to do it, but it was gonna really bother me. Okay. That way. Nope, I was going the right way.
Yes, our people caused the calamity, and here we are trying to fix it. opportunity for civilized discourse is over. Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better.
You know, I don't know. Like I said, I having trouble being too mad at Zolf.
Maybe I should have trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, Rux, like, I don't trust you at all. I feel like, you know, no trust falls for me and Rux.
Zolf, the Ura, they have every reason to be angry. Beyond angry.
Which way? Do I go down or up, right? Okay.
But when this is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge.
I don't know, Rux. I don't think so.
Grows desperate. The Ura bring out their big guns. Too bad for them. Our guns are bigger still. He sees the Tazal terminals loom large on the horizon.
Didn't realize I was out of black time. Of course, it's always the tonic you don't
There's
need.
nothing
Right?
standing in his way no more. Way out there on the edge of the world, that's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now. Zia, you weren't kidnapped. No, ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own
Oh,
people.
goodness. Yeah, we're all gonna need a lot of group therapy. Lots and lots of group therapy. I mean, I should hope she did agree to return after we did all this.
You had to see if everything Zulf wrote to you was true.
Harp guitar. Ask Zia about her harp guitar. Pardon me, miss. Does this belong to you?
Sure you didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you?
Child's drawing shows Zia the simple drawing found far to the east. The calamity took everything from the Ura, didn't it? Besides their will to fight.
They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
Nothing there. And what is up with you? Show the simple drawing found far to the east. This was one of the only traces left of the Ura
I
civilization.
don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
I don't know what to feel about Rux. I really don't. Okay, so this is for the Calamity Cannon. And this is for the Galleon Mortar, so... Okay, so the rockets cause knockback. Rockets will not launch automatically. I think
First
I
step to
prefer
learning
the
the Calamity
knockback.
Cannon is knowing about the machinery overrides.
This'll make it faster. This'll give it a bigger blast radius. I think it's more relevant to me for it to be faster.
Who would have taught a kid to do a thing like that?
Alright, let's just go with that for now. And I don't think I have an additional slot here. Yeah, I don't. There we go. I must have some new skill. I don't see one. So I don't know why I did
No
that.
matter what he's gonna face out there, it'll burn.
Let me make sure I can't buy something for the Calamity Cannon in here. I don't think I can, Well, breaks into a cluster of explosives on impact, spreading destruction. I mean... Yeah, let's actually buy this. And then I think these are just all, yeah, the things I can put on at the shrine to make things more difficult. Is it equipped though? Yeah, it is. Alright, let's see what's going on, right?
Once the kid gets that last shard from Zulf, it'll all be over.
Oh, I'm helpless. You know I have to try this proving ground. You know I do. Stick close to the conductors to avoid damaging them with the Calamity Cannon.
The Ura probably didn't know they were being watched from Man's observatory. It was the perfect spot to test something no one's meant to know about.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Only trouble was something about the place drove the windbags crazy.
So, I don't know.
caused enough trouble, the observatory would shut down. But
I don't
the Mansers
understand.
conducted their most secretive research far east of the city.
I don't understand how to do this one.
Best stand well clear of that impact.
Yeah, I don't.
You can cause a lot of collateral damage with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna let this one go because, first of all, I think I would have to put the thing on that lets me control it, you know, when I fire it and everything. But I think that one's outside of my capability. Because if I miss any of them, right, because I think I'm probably supposed to keep all of the conductors safe, which, yeah. So that one's outside of my... Because... Rockets cause knockback. Rockets will not launch automatically. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I probably would need these two on, but I still don't think I personally would be able to do it, right? Okay. So, let's go try to get Zolf. He bides his time within the remains of the Ura's massive underground sprawl. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we're at the point of no return, I see. I feel at this point that we should just go forward. Because like I said, I can always play it again in New Game Plus if I want to try to get more things and more items, right? And, you know, it has a lot of replay value because you can collect all the stuff. You can put on the different degrees of difficulty and, you know, with the shrine and what have you, try different weapon builds, all of that. Fled the Bastion when the Ura attacked to learn the truth of what happened to our people. Yeah, caught that part.
I can't hear him at all anymore. He's too far away. But he'll be all right. The Calamity hit the Tazal terminals hardest of all. You know why Zulf went back there.
I'm not sure which way I should be going. Hold up. Okay, so apparently I do want to be going the other way. And again, I would roll. I just fall off the edge so much.
The place was his home. All his old friends and family were there. Zulf must be there all alone, just waiting.
That is serious.
All of us are waiting for a kid.
Oh, poison. Awesome.
Look around. There's not much left to do here in the Bastion. So why not tell each other stories to pass the time, right?
Get some of this black tonic for real. Cause that move for the Calamity Cannon is pretty OP.
But Zia, there's another reason I've been telling you all this. There's something I want you to understand. When the kid brings back that shard, the Bastion will be complete. What happens to Zulten no longer matters. This disease the Earth handed him will go away. Zealandia will be whole again. Everything will be back to normal. Everyone will be all right.
Okay.
Problem is, we'll all be gone.
Zulf returned to the Tazal terminals with the shard to await the fall of the Bastion.
Oh, we're not gonna die. It's more like this will just stop. Things will go back to the way they used to be.
Good there.
This whole place is a living record of the times before the calamity.
B to hop. Oh, now I can hop. You know, I remember having feelings about getting this ability at this point, right?
You'll be your old self again. Think of all those times that you knew away. Life's little setbacks. Imagine if you could have another go at 'em. No mistakes. Anyone you've ever heard. Everything you've ever done, you could do it over. And wouldn't that be grand? Wouldn't you agree? Well, I guess there's nothing more to say.
I'm not 100% sure you've said anything, Ruggs.
Who am I kidding?
Alright, it was nice of them to refill my health. Now, which way do I want to hop, right? Apparently not this way.
Look. There's something else.
I'm so
A
sick of
confession.
Rux right now. Don't you confess to me. How dare you?
How come I know so much about the Bastion? You follow me? Well, I designed the place, but that's beside the point.
Is it Rux? Is it really?
There's one problem with a place that sets things back to a bygone time. You can't test it.
No clue. I'm not sure why they said, yeah, let's throw some platforming in at this point.
So you're probably wondering if the calamity happened already. What's to stop it from happening again after the Bastion does its thing? The answer is... I don't know.
Wow, Rux. Zia's father, Ven, documented his work for Solandia's Masters in a hidebound journal. Oh, he was the scientist, Ven. Okay. That makes sense.
You're wondering if there ain't some other way out of this mess. It's alright. I can tell. But why would you even want another way? Unless you wanted to stay here with us. Well, that's sweet and all, but I don't know if I can stick around.
Yeah, this looks like a trap as usual.
The weight of the calamity. It's on our shoulders. We can't
Press
just let it
Y
go.
to strike. A to slam. Okay.
Bastion does have another function, strictly speaking.
ZL to defend. Oh, it can just be everything, huh?
If ever the monument blew out, then we couldn't repair it. Still, evacuate. First, we'd round up as many folks as we could carry. Next, we'd detonate the cores, and we'd take off. Away from here.
Wow. So obviously, it can do a bunch of damage, but as you see, you go at the pace of a snake, right? Just a little bit, Zolf. Not Zolf. Rux.
Of course, that would mean no going back. Ever. But then again, that way all of us could leave the city. Together.
I really think this is a conversation we should have had at a different time. Really think this isn't the time for this conversation, Rux. Just saying. Just saying.
You know, Zulf and his countrymen won't be giving up that shard without a fight, don't you? Zulf and the Ura. All they want now is to see the Bastion fall.
I need to walk around, I think.
Zulf dedicated his life to a lasting peace between the Ura and Caelandia. The city would try to wipe the Ura out. Zulf ain't lost every shred of decency, though, has he? He tried to warn you about his plans. He tried to warn you again. For Zulf, this ain't a personal matter.
Alright, so I think my thing is it's not hitting him, so
It ain't a simple matter of pride either. for sure. The Ura can't be happy that the kid followed Zulf all the way home.
Let me get... Can I even get that? Yeah, let's get this. Oh, Zulf. Okay, so here we go. We can abandon Zulf and go forward with the battering ram. His situation is hopeless and a distraction. His plan to avenge the Ura only brought more suffering. All that matters is the safe return of the short. We could also take Zulf. We abandon the battering ram and pick up Zulf's body instead. Zulf is badly injured, but he's breathing. It appears his countrymen turned on him as this situation grew desperate, as one does. He nearly destroyed the Bastion, and yet... we'll go on ahead and pick up Zulf. This whole situation is kind of a hot mess, so we'll just take him. Really no good choices here.
I can see it now. The kid in one corner, and Zulf in the other. Ain't much of a fight. Don't you worry, though. Once the Bastion's restored, it'll all be alright. You ain't still thinking about that whole leaving the city thing, are you?
I don't think I can make it.
I see your star, you left it burning for me. I'm here. Eyes open wide.
Kid's probably dealt with Zulf by now.
Your heart and it's glowing.
He reminds me of myself when I was his age. I ever tell you about those days? Hey, kid. Get up, kid. Come on, that ain't funny. I say get up. That's more like it. Now, set that shard into the monument there. Then we'll talk. The Bastion. It's finally finished. Now, there's something I want you to see. Welcome to the heart of the Bastion. I ain't one for long goodbyes, so here's the deal. Zia and I figure you done the heavy lifting, so you get to do the honors. We can tell you how to work this thing if you got any questions.
Okay. Let's talk to Rux.
Hey, kid.
Okay. Ask about the restorative power. What will it feel like when the Bastion fixes
You
everything?
can undo the calamity here and now. Go on, kid. And before I forget, thank you.
Let's talk about the evacuation mode. If you could go anywhere, would you go back or somewhere else?
Always wondered what the motherland was like. Not that it matters anymore.
Tell Rux about what happened to Zulf. He never learned the whole truth, did he?
Zulf only brought more ruin to the Ura. No wonder they didn't take kindly to him.
Offer the Marshal's badge. At the end of their careers, the Marshals used to return their badges to the
You
city.
got one thing left to do, so you hang on to that badge. Besides, you earned it.
Pecker Nest. Talk about what it took to get to this point. The windbags, the beasts of the wild, the Ura, they fought so hard to stop this moment.
Don't let anything you've done get to you. You can save all those creatures here and now.
Alright, let's talk to
Made
Zia.
it.
Do you think this is going to work? What do you think I should do?
So, let's see. You can either prevent the calamity, or stick around with me and Rex. I'd hate to be in your shoes.
Ask Zia about the Bastion's evacuation mode. If you could go anywhere you wanted, where would you go?
If I could be any place I wanted, I'd stay right here. We could go anywhere in the world.
Tell Zia about what happened to Zulf. His own people turned on him when his plan to destroy the Bastion
Zulf
faltered.
tried to talk me into joining him. I tried to talk him out of it. I guess we both failed.
Urzendra tells Zia about her people. They were very brave, but there was nothing left for them but their revenge.
When I finally found my people, I told them we could help. They just took me for a traitor. Glad you showed up.
Harp guitar. Talk to Zia about her harp guitar. Isn't there some moment in your life you wish you could go back
Any
to?
moment I'd want to live again happened after the calamity, not before.
So, now with that, we make a decision, right? So for restoration, we initiate the protocol. It'll restore a previous world state and it's irreversible. Use only as directed. Then we have evacuation. It'll cause irreparable damage to the core receptacles, disabling the restoration protocol. So clearly, we just don't have any good options here, right? If we restore it, the cycle will probably continue. We can evacuate and try something new. You know, I'm just basically going to be selfish and evacuate. Obviously, having no faith at this point that the cycle won't repeat itself, right? But both options kind of both options are problematic, yeah. You know, because you always want to pretend like you have hope that that the cycle wouldn't happen again. But what would there be to prevent it? We're not going to remember any of the mistakes. So how would they be corrected if we reset everything?
Oh, mother. And here I figured you'd had enough of me by now.
Well, I have had enough of you, but
You could have undone the calamity itself. But instead, you want to stay in a world like this. I gotta admit, kid, I ain't yet put much thought in that idea. But carrying on with you here, we can't go back no more. But I suppose we could go wherever we please. If anyone's left out there, I sure would like to see the look on their faces when we dock this thing right on their doorstep. Getting ahead of myself, though. I'm gonna need a first mate. What do you say?
I set my sail, fly the wind, it will take me back to my home, sweet home. Lie on my back, clouds are making way for me. I'm coming home, sweet home. I see your star, you left it floating for me. Brother, I'm here too long. Eyes open wide, I feel your heart and it's growing.
One day that wall is gonna fall.
Sweet home.
Gonna
I take your hand, now you'll never be lonely.
One day your bird is gonna fly.
Sweet home. I see your star, you left it floating for me. Brother, I'm here too long.
Okay, so, and now we have unlocked New Game Plus mode. Look for it in the story menu. We're gonna have all our weapons and experience, be new shrine idols, new distillery spirits. Then we can rebuild the Bastion in any order, and then use the shrine for the toughest challenge. So, like I said, this will be probably something I just hang out with and handheld because I do enjoy it. And you just choose how hard you want to make it, right? Again, like I said, if Hades didn't exist, this would probably be my favorite Supergiant game that I've played, right? Like I said, we're not going to play it, on a recording with it, but again, you can start your new game with all the structures, spirits, and idols unlocked, plus all the weapons and XP from the last game. So, yes. So I start my new game, The Rippling Walls, and I'll just play like the first level or something.
I'll see you in the
What
next
color?
one.
Yeah, I guess, right.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one. Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky. He gets up, sets off for the Bastion, where everyone agreed to go in case of trouble. Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why. Finds his lifelong friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion. He sees what's left of the rippling walls, years of work undone in an instant, in the calamity. That a survivor? No, ma'am. It's a gas fella, forced out from underground. Kid pops him good. Starts to feel his bruises, though. Kid just rages for a while. An old repeater falls out of the sky. Ain't a gift from the gods, but it'll have to do. Gotta hold her still to spin up the chamber. Kid's worked up quite a thirst by now, so that fountain looks real inviting. Sometimes you just need a drink. A school of squirts tunnels up around them. Must have fled here from the mines.
Saloon. Anything here?
Kid finds a memento from a girl he knew. Always used to fancy her. It's a wonder the old saloon's still standing. Used to have the nicest view.
Me and my coffin.
He sets foot inside one of Celandia's famous watering holes. Wait, haven't I? Anyway, Rodney's place just brings back memories. Then
I
Kid
like how,
finds his
you know,
trusty shield.
Slight differences to the dialogue, right?
The security takes him for a petty thief. Special delivery. Gas fellas. Windbags starting turning up the last call. More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid. sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop. He gets a good look at things on his way down. He lands on top of a breaker's bow, and it ain't broke. Kid spies a good perch for some target practice. He knows he should draw the string all the way back. Right back at you. The kid pockets a memento from the breaker, once the fastest man in the land. Good news is the emergency defenses still work. Bad news is they're aiming for the kid. Picks up a few pointers from a dusty old tome. Wasn't long before the kid could loose an arrow, strong and true. He finds the distillery, right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town. One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
Oh wow, I think I have one more additional slot. Okay, do the Hardy Punch. We'll do the Bastion Bourbon. We will, we'll do the Black Tonic Capacity. I like Stab Synth. And I think, Life Wine? What is Doomshine? One chance. Oh, no, that would take one off, I see. Let's do Life Wine, yeah.
The
And
arsenal
the
is where
arsenal.
the kid can pick the best tools for the job.
And so you see, right, that it just lets us have, like, the stuff from the beginning, right? And so to that, then it becomes a matter of, it's like, well, why would I really, you know, you know. So it's like, if I put those on to begin with, I think the only one it doesn't let me put on is the one from the end, right? All right.
Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn pins.
And so that's the thing, right? Once you can have like your top weapons, your favorite weapons from the beginning.
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way.
Oh,
The Bastion's real close now. to alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags. Kid maybe shouldn't have done what he just did. Loves a scumbag past me. Kid puts him out of his misery.
Now let me just try not to fall in the holes, which I will manage to do. And so that's the thing, right? So you definitely,
He finds
You know.
the core to the wharf district.
of
He
course, you
steals the
could
city's heart. Might as well.
increase your difficulty because now you have
Kid has a
your
feeling
top weapons, right? From the
place is
beginning.
starting to fall. See, that core Kid took was the only thing making this particular rock stay afloat. Kid just keeps running. At last, the skyway is in sight. Whisks him where he needs to go. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another. He finds me. We talk for a spell.
Okay.
There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest, enough to point the way to the cores. All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there, then watch. I try to let the kid down gently. This is the Bastion, all right, except no one else showed up.
Right.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again, growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown. Kid ponders what to build.
We'll do the forge.
A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here.
Speed, more damage, reload speed.
Good thing I didn't throw away the manual.
Yeah. So basically that's it, right? Like I said, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing,
Don't know
you know,
what's out
all
there
over
waiting
again.
for him. The Skyway. Now the kid can ride the wind to distant lands.
Right. And so then you can just, you know, do it over and change it up however you want with the different idols, your different weapons, whatever you prefer, right? So I have enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it or you decided to get it. Like I said, it's on sale like all the time. I think when I bought it, I might have paid like $5 or less for it, right? So yeah. All right. So thanks for hanging out. Please hang out again. Bye-bye.